So hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing well. I just wanted to share one watch with you. It's a Casio, it's a G-Shock. So guys, this is the GX65. Yeah, this is the beast. This is the monster G-Shock. It came in this box for me. It doesn't come in a tin like this, which G-Shocks come, which I didn't know. G-Shocks come in a tin. I did not know that. This came in this kind of a box, and of course it's a G-Shock. It's come from Japan. This is made in Japan. This is a JDM model, that is a Japan domestic market model. This is not sold outside Japan. Actually, it's not supposed to be sold, but people buy it online. And yeah, it's a beast. It's a huge watch. If you compare it with the size of this is a big watch. You know, this is a GW 9400, which I already reviewed. And look at the size. This is bigger than this. Although the functions in this are more than in this, it's just the size. It's a presence on your hand, and yeah, it makes your hand look very small. So yeah, this is a very regular G-Shock, which having solar. So this is solar powered. It is having multi-band 6, just like that G-Shock. So multi-band 6, you know that it connects to the radio towers in North America, Russia, Europe, China, Japan, and Southeast Asia, and sets its time automatically. You don't need to set the time. If it goes even a second, there is an error in the time, it will set on its accurately, and you get atomic time reading with this. But unfortunately, in India, there is no multi-band service. You don't get any radio signals in India, so you have to set it with your hand, with your manually, using the function keys. Otherwise, the functions are very similar to any other G-Shock if you have seen before. The time, day, the charge is at high. The snooze function, if it is on, then it's shown over here. It is showing SGI is on, that means hourly chime. Just now you heard it at 5 o'clock, it chimed. And solar powered basically, and does not have sapphire glass. I think it does not have sapphire glass. I have to check it, I'm not sure. Please write it in the comments if I'm wrong. But actually this is more than 1 year, maybe 2 years old watch. I have been using it. You can see how much I use it. Lettering is also wiped out from here. I use it like crazy. I use this, but it does bang on stuff, because look at the thickness of this watch. Not just it's big, the thickness is, it's killer. But it's very lightweight because it's a G-Shock. It's lightweight. The strap is also good. Strap, I have no complaints about the strap. The only problem is, because this lug to lug, it's so big, it doesn't hug your wrist properly. You don't have such a big wrist. You know, my wrist is not that big, so it leaves a gap, and that gap sometimes is not comfortable for you. If for me at least, it is not. So that's the drawback of this huge lug to lug size. Let's see the case back, and this watch was produced on 21st of August 2014. How I know? Because there is a serial number over here, and that number has the first 4 digits are the factory code where it is made. Then the next 3 numbers show the date or the day. This is 233, so it is 21st of August. So 233rd day of the year. So that is 21st August. And then it is ending with D. I'll show you the close-up later. It's showing D, and that means D is 2004 or 2014. So this is definitely made in 2014, because I purchased this in 16 or 17. I'm not sure. It's used quite a lot by me. Let's see the functions very quickly, because otherwise the video will be too long. And this is world time, so you get your time. Actually this is the Singapore time which I set, so this is showing the Singapore time. Then this is the alarm function, so SIG, as I said, that the hourly chime is on. Then I have not used this watch. I have not used the functions of this watch. Then this is alarm 1, alarm 2, alarm 3, alarm 4 and a snooze alarm. So there are 5 alarms, and then the SIG, you can turn it off with this mode function over here, mode button. And then the next function is stopwatch, so you can start the stopwatch, you can take split time, you can take 2 times. So that is reset. This is start, stop and reset. This is start and you take split time with this, so it is taking split. Oops, sorry. One thing is there, these buttons are so hard to press. Even though the buttons are big, the actual metal buttons are so deep inside that you have to press these extremely hard to start or stop. You actually have to use force. But the best part is it's a mud master kind of thing, so you can just soak it in mud or just bury it under mud. The mud will not enter this watch. There is a video about this watch. If you see on YouTube, you'll search it, you'll find it. This watch has been kept under a bus, and the bus rolls over this watch, and it doesn't even crack the glass. It's working perfectly fine. So that is the thickness of this watch. Real G-Shock, King G-Shock they call it. Then the timer, and this is back to our normal time. So there are not many functions in this. Unlike this has got so many functions. Yeah, the manual is only so thick. With this, it's very simple, ordinary watch. You get the day, date, you get the stopwatch, timer, alarm, you get world time, so you can keep 2 times also over here. So you can show Singapore time on top and the local time over here, that is Indian timing over here. So that is also a feature. Yeah, automatic lighting is there, so when you tilt your hand towards you and there is not much light around, automatically the light comes on, the backlight illuminates, and for that you have to keep the auto light on. That you can do with this button, keep it pressed. If you keep it pressed, then you just see in the screen that the auto light function is off now. I press it again for 3 seconds, and there you can see auto light, that AEL function is turned on. So that means that you turn your hand like that in the dark, and you will be able to read the watch face. You don't need to press the button, or you can just press this button and see the watch if you have not turned the automatic light function on. But that is very useful in the dark or when you're camping. But when you're driving the car, keep it off, because whenever you turn your hand and it's dark, that watch will light up and it will distract you if you're driving the car. So that is a reason you can turn it off by pressing this for 3 seconds, and there it's gone. Other than that, it has got the automatic atomic time feature because of the multiband 6, which doesn't work in India, but it should work if I travel abroad. And it has solar power, and the solar power is quite good. It's not like any other G-Shock or any other watch. This just retains battery like amazing. It has hardly any functions, so it should last longer. The battery charge lasts very long, and it's a beast of a watch. If you can get over this thickness, if you are going to buy this Seamaster Omega and you're not used to this thickness, because then you're going to bump this watch into walls, into doors and doorknobs, into cars, etc., then you better buy this G-Shock once, and the thickness is almost the same, and you get used to this thickness. You stop banging this watch on your doors, on your paint, on your walls, on your doorknobs, on your car, on your desk. and then you can safely you can buy this watch, because then you know the presence, how thick the watch is, so you know the outer limits of the watch thickness, and then you can actually go and buy this watch then safely, because then you are not going to bang this watch when you wear it. Otherwise you're going to damage quite a costly watch. So that is the basic functions of this watch, and nothing great in this watch, just the thickness. Now let's see the wrist presence. Okay, this is a massive watch, I have to admit, and look at it. I wear big watches. I really wear big watches, but this is big. This. Look at the size of that watch. It's like people are going to ask you, at least ask you, what are you wearing, because this is unlike any other G-Shock. It's massive. Yeah, look at it. It looks like something has been kept on my hand. Yeah, it looks like a G-Shock which is on steroids. It is really, yeah, taken something extra. But it's a JDM again, so special watch from Japan, and it came in a different kind of a packing. And this has been my first G-Shock, so I never knew it comes in a tin. So I never realized that I didn't get a tin with this watch. So I hope you like this video. If you like this video, hit the like button, share this video, subscribe to this channel, and stay tuned for more watch reviews and watch unboxings and other stuff, some other interesting stuff. So guys, take care, enjoy, and have a nice day.